we bring to you a very special guest, the one and only Davy Crockett, American folk hero, soldier, and politician, and one of the best-known Alamo heroes. Davy, so glad you could join us today. You and the others made the ultimate sacrifice at the Alamo on March 6, 1836. What do you think about what we are planning to do with the new Alamo?
Hi, Mark, and thank you for having me. I've been watching what San Antonio is planning to do with that old Alamo church, the long barrack, and the mission site, and I'm so touched. You know, Mark, I was in that compound for the last 28 days of my life, and I learned about every square inch of it, and to see San Antonio working to recapture that original footprint and recognizing the battlefield where we fought is gratifying.
Yes, Davy, I am sure you have seen that a world-class museum and visitor center will be constructed on site, including a 4D theater, which you may not have heard of, Davy, but I can trust me, it is incredible. New spaces will allow for an even fuller, more thorough account of the battle and all of who were involved in it. The center will include interpretive topics on indigenous Native American groups, the Spanish colonial settlement that became San Antonio, and the battle itself and its significance. And a man who swears he is one of your distant relatives, Davy, British rock star Phil Collins, will have his multi-million-dollar collection of Alamo artifacts displayed, including some of yours, Davy.
I'm aware, Phil. He's a musician like me, so I wish we could have shared some time together, but I guess that's against all odds. My fiddle and his drums and voice would have lifted plenty of spirits during that dark conflict.
Davy, the Alamo battle has often been called a testament to the price of freedom.
Yes, I suppose so. There were reasons for both sides to be there, but the end result was the Texas Revolution and eventual victory. I have watched in awe as Texas has become a country all its own. I, along with all who fought at the Alamo that day, are honored that this restoration project will memorialize what that mission stands for and to be able to tell the whole story for generations to come.
Davy, we know that this, like other major historical places of remembrance, will attract visitors from all over the world because of its significance. Our IPW delegates and all of you will get to see much of this progress next year when you visit San Antonio. And the completion of the project will be scheduled for March of 2026. Davy, you have a remarkable ability to recall the past and now be present via today's amazing technology. Can you also see into the future? What can you tell us about San Antonio 5 years from now?
Mark, it will be a magical journey. Even more than it is today, San Antonio will be globally recognized for its unique and rich history, wonderful culture, and food. What I wouldn't give to have some of that barbecue while listening to that old-time music and smell those sweet yellow roses. In fact, I think I can smell them here today. But most importantly, San Antonio in the future is the gateway to the world, where people will want to discover the real stories and true experiences that reflect Texas and the United States. San Antonio and that beautiful old Alamo make up the cradle of Texas history.
Thank you, Davy. We are honored by your presence here today. We look forward to seeing you again, and maybe even next year at IPW 2023.
Well, thank you, Mark, and all of the global media who are here today. Today's experience is just a small glimpse of what you will enjoy in San Antonio in 2023. I know you will love that city as much as I did. and still do.
As you can see, technology is ever evolving and ever